I prepared some questions.
Celebration. It's not a celebration.
And we'll get to that.
Festival of sadness.
It's a celebration of life in the RV of what we've accomplished. Because think about it, this parking lot that we're in right now is the same parking lot where we slept for the first night that we ever had the RV.
We started our RV adventure. Wow.
We're ending it and we're starting at the same spot.
Are we in the same parking spot?
Maybe. I was going to say full circle. We might be in the same parking spot. Or one could say, I guess if you're a pessimist, like, we haven't gone very far.
Hey there, YouTube watchers. Hello. I think this video might look a little long, but trust me, it's worth it. He is right. This video is the recap of our 2.5 years in the RV. We're not in the RV anymore, as you can see, but we used to be. And by the way, if you're new to our channel, welcome. We were in an RV for 2.5 years, and there's plenty of content that you can go watch about that. But in this video, we have a little interview we did on our last night in the RV. It was a little sad. There weren't any tears shed, Largo.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Anyway, enjoy this.
I've made a surprise list for you, family.
On our final night of living in the RV.
I just picked like 4 or 5 questions, and the family doesn't know about it. So we're going to just kind of do what first comes to your mind. So the first question is, what was the biggest worry you had about living in an RV before we moved in?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'd say my biggest worry was not having enough space for stuff. Not for like me, but for stuff like clothing and other things and books especially.
And did you have enough room?
Oh yeah, I made room. I had like my feet scrunched up at the bottom of my bed and like a ball so I could have room for my books at the top of the bed.
So 75% of Alan's bed was books and 25% was human. How about you, Largo? What was your biggest fear?
My biggest fear or worry was if I could fit all my Legos.
And did it work out for you?
Yeah,
It was a huge challenge every night. Largo has a lot of Legos here.
So almost every day I build Lego stuff like this Lego fortress, and I have not that much space and not that many Legos, so I can't make this and another one. So I'm taking a photo shoot of it now, and I'm gonna make a Lego dorm.
That's your next project?
Yep.
And so to try and get all of his construction, his orchestrations of Lego godliness, we had to move them every night from his bed to this table. And it was... Okay, here we go. Just take it.
So much for our really remote, awesome spot that we're going to stay in for 2 days. It'd be so cool if we could do this WorldTowning life and not work.
It'd be so cool if we didn't have to shuffle like 15 bags between the front and the back every morning.
Alan Largo made a home movie theater up. Gray coat has to stay. Our bags, our peak bags, guys. We don't work for this company, but these bags are the best ever. What else do we have in here? 2 kids down here. Time to wake up.
We gotta move those back and forth too.
Pull the blanket. So my biggest fear, and don't laugh, anyone.
Oh God.
Before we moved into the RV was, do you know what it is?
Not having a shower?
Bingo. So I don't need to wash my hair every day, but I need to shower. I've showered every single day for as far back as I can remember, unless there was extenuating circumstances. So I thought there's no way I can possibly do it. We have a shower, but it's complicated.
So we're officially on day 5 of RVing, and we haven't really taken a shower in here because we spent all of our time in camps. So Jessica's gonna take her first run at taking a shower inside of here.
Okay. Okay, so Mom's taking a shower, and the water's super cold there. So she's
Holy baloney. I don't think I'm gonna be showering much.
How's it going, Jess?
It's cold. Oh my God. Okay.
How was it, Jess?
Cold. We need to put the hot water tank on next time. The pressure was pretty good. And I had a skylight. It was like I was showering outside, so I can get used to it. I don't think I'm gonna shower every day. It's too complicated. Right, so I knew I wouldn't be showering every day, and I didn't. And guess what?
You survived!
Not only did I survive,
You're healthier because of that.
I'm healthier, and I survived. And honestly, given the option to shower in there, which is complicated or not shower, I would often, more times than not, say, I'm just gonna skip it.
I only showered in there once, and it was like in the first month that we were here. I hated it so much. It's like, nope, not again.
So Alan hasn't showered in 2.5
That's
years.
not funny,
Minus a
Mom.
week. All right, so what was your biggest fear
My biggest
before we moved in?
Okay, so my biggest fear was that we wouldn't be able to survive the 2.5 years. My biggest fear was that we were gonna get to the point where we
hated each other.
We self-combusted because there was not enough space for us to survive.
And I'm gonna cut you off there because I know you're gonna want to elaborate on that on one of the other questions.
Okay. So as we were leaving Austria, we just want to give you our thoughts on what we thought were the best.
We hated it. We're never coming back.
No, what was? All right.
That plate, can you do me, hold on a second, hold on. Putting on my chapstick. It's really cold and it's super dry here. Largo, can you put your crackers on Avalon's plate and then put that in the sink so that when Daddy goes around the corner 100 miles per hour, it's not butter and cracker all over the place? Not that you're gonna do that.
Oh, vive le temps, vive le temps, vive le temps d'hiver.
Très bien, très bien.
Mom, don't you dare put that on Instagram.
I sure am, it's so
Mom!
cute. So...
But you did this one yesterday, didn't you? No?
And I see that.
No.
Okay. Yes, you did. You did this yesterday. Stop, Largo.
Get out!
You're just jealous that he's the last one in bed.
I don't care.
Much.
Egg sandwiches for breakfast.
This is my toaster right here. Who says you can't live without a toaster? We've actually haven't had a toaster for years.
Why did you need a middle finger?
I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
Wandering free.
Under me.
No, it's under. Wish I could be part of your world, Mom.
I'm just making up my own words.
You can do anything you want to do right now, and you're not going to scare me.
Your hair's in my mouth.
What?
The next step in the process for my pink hair is I pick the pieces I want to be pink. I'd like to be...
Yes, go ahead.
3.
Oh my gosh, Largo, really? Avalon, what are you looking forward to in France?
Don't give away all my secrets, Will.
Sometimes I do pinch myself of how lucky that we are with this life of ours. How cool is this?
So
Okay.
we all know it worked out because we're still in the vehicle together.
We're still alive.
All right, question number 2. What did we love most about living in an RV?
You can go first this time, Dad. I need a few seconds to think.
What I love most about living in the
Don't
RV
take my answer.
was that I can go this. I could touch you guys at every moment within a step.
Yeah, I
within
can
a step.
basically reach the fridge from here.
Oh no. Jess, it's raining out today.
I heard it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
It's good morning from a rainy Norway. Can you see me okay? Am I backlit? I probably am. How's this look? That's weird. Whoa, that's a shocker. Okay. I did. Good morning, Avalon. Buenos dias. How do you say good morning in French? Bonjour. What, are you kidding me? And when all is said and done, pile, private pile.
WorldTowning t-shirt.
There you go. And look at that, there's still a little bit more to be folded. Some's already been put away. However, look at our bathroom now. You can now walk inside and there's not like an obstacle course. It is truly the simple pleasures in life. That was, for me, that was the most incredible thing. The experiences that we had sitting around this table was just magical.
An RV is a lazy person's dream.
You think so?
You don't have to like walk to the other side of the room. To do anything.
Yep, here's our living room, then 1 foot away is the kitchen, then 1 foot away is the bedroom and bathroom.
Come on, Largo, gotta be part of the team. Come on, we all gotta get ready to go. Oh my gosh, what animal is that? Really? Just stay there happy brushing your teeth. Largo.
All right, so let's set the plan for the day, guys. Can we do an hour of music?
An hour of music, an hour of book on tape.
Okay.
An hour of music, yes.
Then another hour book on tape.
Yeah.
Half an hour book on tape after that.
Then a conversation about
Then a
global
movie.
warming conversation.
We've had those already.
And then we dance on the roof as we drive out of
That's
Romania.
dangerous.
Then we get outside and we dance in the rain. I really hope it doesn't rain the whole trip.
I do. I love it.
We should have done like some challenge thing where it's like stay in that seat all day. It would and like survive.
Oh my gosh.
What-
Fine.
what
Your
do you mean a
muscles will go to
challenge? We did it
atrophy
every day. It was not, we challenge accepted.
So your thing you love most about the RV was being close.
I love that we had this unity that we could not replicate anywhere else. We've lived in Airbnbs,
yeah.
we've hiked the Camino, but it was nothing like this experience.
And I really want to say something totally different and profound, but I can't because I totally agree with Will. We were we're so close on the couch, we're like, "Arr!" I think that being in a space this small really, it teaches you a lot, and you're here for every moment and present for everything good, bad, and sometimes ugly, and you really get to know each other and work as a team and grow closer as a family, and that was the best thing for me.
Easily.
All encompassing, every day. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. You don't get this experience from going into an RV with your family for a week or even a month or even 2 months. The level, I think he might disagree. So we'll get to him in just a minute. To me, this was the most profound family bonding and growing experience that I've ever had in my life, that I've ever had as a parent, that I've ever had as a partner.
As kids.
And I'm getting a little emotional.
Oh my
And
God,
I have
Mom.
to say that I'm really scared about the next chapter because what we have now is so amazing and so tight that I don't want to spread out. I don't want to go bigger. And luckily we're going to Asia, so it's not going to be that much bigger. Maybe another foot. Anyway, I will let someone else talk because I'm just blabbering.
Go ahead, Largo.
Having a tiny bed and being able to.
No, you cannot steal mine.
Oh my gosh.
Yours?
This is what happened. You live together as a family. You just start to think like each other.
Having a
So-
tiny bed and being able to reach for your for water, just going, all right, I'm thirsty. 2 steps, not 300 steps, and then you go up a flight of stairs, then 300 more steps, then you fill up the water bottle, then 300 more steps down.
You know what's funny is that I would think that most people that are watching this or have watched our journey would think, oh, that would be the hardest part of being in a small space. And that was your best part,
That
huh?
was my best part.
How about
I
you, Evelyn?
love small spaces. I love my bed. It's tiny and it's claustrophobic, and I love it. So I'd have to say my bed was my favorite thing as well.
Wow.
Good morning, Avalon.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Fine.
Yeah, you shy this morning?
No, I'm reading.
Okay.
I'd rather not be filmed in the bathroom.
That's, you know what, that's, I don't blame you for that. We gotta fix that door.
Yeah. Evelyn, how's your exam going?
Angry.
No, if you have to go to the bathroom, it's right there. Thanks for being so agreeable here. Okay, least favorite thing about living in an RV.
Oh, that's easy. The dishes.
Dishes for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dumping
There is
the
no
poop.
dishwasher.
Okay. There's no dishwasher. There's dishwasher.
That I don't count.
Look at this, Laura. You're in shorts, you're doing the dishes, and you have this big wash basin. I think losing, Largo, the wash basin that we had was like the biggest benefit that we could have ever had.
I know. We get bigger ones and better ones.
Now, the idea of RV living is not to sort of go bigger and better. You know that. We don't exactly have a dishwasher inside. Well, we actually do. We have 2 of them living inside.
Hey!
So you don't like doing the dishes.
Yeah.
Largo doesn't like dumping the poop.
Oh, getting it out must be terrible. Okay, shall we? Just a roll of soup.
So you guys excited? This is like the best part about being in an RV.
How is this the best part?
It is, Avalon.
Worst part. You're not the one doing it.
So who's helping Avalon?
No one.
Anyone?
It's time to dump the poop, class.
We never had so many people interested in dumping the poop in our life. Oh! My least favorite is Avalon's lazy man's dream. I don't like to be sitting in a space where you don't move for 8 hours at a time. Monday through Wednesday is school days and work days. And so whenever we're sitting here and we're just sitting and set on getting work done, if you're sitting in the driver's seat,
Which
you
is where
can't
he
get
sits.
around.
You're not getting out.
Because we got like mega locks on like the front doors, so we don't use those ever to enter and exit. So for me to exit, I had to climb over everyone.
And everyone has to move their computers or their soup or their oatmeal or
Yeah, 'cause
whatever.
the thing is, he refuses to climb over everyone. So he makes us take everything off the table and then move the table all the way in.
Listen, Alan, it's not that he refuses. His daddy and I are getting older and we're not as limber as we used to be.
And Mom's turn!
I don't know. What would you guys think?
Can I steal yours?
What would you guys think my least favorite thing about living in this RV?
Is that we were not as much as you think that an RV is a way to connect with nature and to be as physically active as possible.
Oh, yeah.
It is the exact opposite of that.
Well, for us, we know other vloggers that are in RVs that are out in nature much more than us, but they're not working. So I think for us, being out in nature or being off the grid with the RV and still having to work, we're stuck inside, and the weather
Right.
also was an issue.
So I felt my body deteriorate while we're here in the RV. Alan, you emerged from your rock of solitude.
It's very nice there. The sound of the water blocked out all of you guys.
She was in protest of getting up early, but I think she's starting to see she really likes this.
No, I don't.
Nobody told me we'd be rock climbing.
I think we're gonna hit that snow. You need a push, Largo? Help me up when you get up there.
So today's episode of Daddy and Avalon Time is being brought to you by the Atlantic Ocean. I like to think that moments like these are what makes this RV life all the more special, especially when she starts ignoring me. Right, Avalon?
I choose long, sullen silence.
She's choosing long, sullen silence. Well,
You're ruining the moment, no crying.
I'm not gonna cry, I promise. I can't even really come up with words right now. Okay, what do you think mine would be? Like, because I can't think of anything that was my least favorite. Like, what did I complain about a lot or not like? Being cold. You
And
right?
raining all the time. You
That's
don't like
probably
that.
it. I really don't like being cold. But we have a heater, so it wasn't that bad. I want warm weather. Come here, you're gonna be my heating blanket. I didn't sign on for this cold stuff.
you guys done?
Hey!
What? I gotta sit down here, I'm cold. Shut the door! Shut the door!
I know it's cold.
You think it's cold? Try being out there
When is spring coming?
in the rain.
It's never coming.
Still snowing.
It's
in
just Europe
July.
still. Just the fact that it's still Europe just gives it the opportunity to stay cold forever.
Why do people live here?
Right. We finally have a heater that works.
Woo! I'm sleeping right here tonight. This is awesome. Wow.
We're currently debating whether it's worth it to stay in Greece or to go up to Norway right now. It's equally as cold. Why did you take a shower in the middle of the snow? No one wants to take a shower in the middle of the snow. What are you doing? Quick, get warm.
I'm dirty. Oh, oh, oh my God.
You okay?
Yes, yes.
Was the water hot at least?
Well, I'm going in the bathroom. It's the warmest room. Goodbye.
Okay.
No, I'd say the rainy, like not being able to leave the RV.
Right.
It was raining all the
Not
time.
being able to leave the RV.
When we're stuck in the rain and we can't move for a day or two because and we can't go outside because of the weather's
space
awful.
gets really small.
It gets really depressing. Okay, it's been raining now for like 5, 6
100
days.
years.
It's been raining for a really long time.
I think we've done a great job so far. Ooh, you can tell I've been in the rain too long. I'm like shouting with a knife at the camera.
Okay, and we have a pouring downpour going on right now.
It's like being in a little cave. I love it so much.
You like being here in the
I
rain?
love all the rain.
But what if we end up here in like a week of rain like
That would
this?
be even better.
Are you guys gonna be ready to climbing the walls? Like just to go out and go to the grocery store, we get drenched.
Can we just walk in the rain? It won't hurt us. It won't melt us. Unlike apples.
Oh my gosh, this is a depressing video.
No!
All right, what's the next one? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I deleted my list by accident.
There are only 2 more questions.
Do you remember what they were?
No, that's not it. There you go, Mom.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. How did you grow mentally in the how did you grow mentally in the RV?
I didn't. I don't feel like there's much has changed, really.
I understood that meditation was terrible.
We started meditating in the RV. We had to keep our peace of mind.
That's the only
right?
way to survive an 8-hour day.
So, okay, I guess I'll take this one and go first then. How did I grow mentally? I mean, I kind of touched on this before. We've never said this in a video, and it probably will be in a video to come. These 2.5 years in the RV
Have been terrible.
No, they haven't.
were some of the hardest years.
And the greatest years.
But the hardest years for Will and I, from some personal reasons, from some mental reasons, from some child trauma reasons, some physical health stuff. And we had to be really strong. You know, I didn't want to die last night, and I'm so glad we didn't die.
We have too much to live for.
I'm so happy.
We still have a lot more to see, guys.
So happy that under circumstances that were quite unique in many situations where we didn't have the basic necessities, like the water wasn't working or the heater wasn't working.
You guys hear this sound right here? Listen to the hum. Listen to the hum right here. This is the hum of our cells getting heat. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. This is now working. I am now gonna get warmth. Avalon Largo.
What?
We're gonna be warm again.
Or we had been robbed.
I mean, right here, they went through all of this right there. I mean, they definitely were in and out in 2 seconds. They went to that door and they went out through this side door because this door was open right here. All right, who said that this adventure of a lifetime wasn't gonna be this much of an adventure? I'm really not knowing how to compose myself, so I have to sort of laugh at things.
And we were dealing with all of these other things mentally, which really put us to the test, took us through the ringer, had us crying and, you know, reevaluating our lives and the relationships in our lives. And
Must we be so serious?
so what I'm saying is, how do we grow mentally? I think I personally, and I'll let everyone speak for themselves, grew mentally in strength and realizing what as human beings we are totally capable of. And someday we'll share everything we went through and you will go, oh, but we survived. And I think that mentally we're in a really strong place and we can take on a lot of things of what comes at us now.
Right, we're planning on really starting a podcast. We've been saying this
You've
for
been
like
saying that you're probably gonna record.
for the last 6 months.
It's
and
one of their 2019 goals, and they're probably going to record the podcast and like hustle to get it up on December 31st.
Right.
31st.
And
Be
once-
ready.
once that-
Don't
that-
be going out to celebrate New Year's.
But once we start releasing episodes, and they are coming,
They are.
we will address sort of the deeper side of this travel experience,
Yeah.
and we're gonna share what it's like to go ahead and sort of dig a little bit and find out why everything isn't always perfect,
But I
yet
also-
still perfect.
But I also think it's really important to say that everything that happened to us and that we went through in the last 2.5 previous years had absolutely nothing to do with being in an RV or the travel life. We could have been anywhere in the world dealing with this.
Yep.
It
Just the RV spawned the trouble.
I think it spawned it because we were stripped away of everything and we really had to fight and claw and tooth and nail to the top.
Curse you, Lemonade.
Lemonade, we love you though. But she brought us to the promised land, right?
Jessica's got that position right now where she is right now. I think this may be the most comfortable spot in the RV to work.
You know, as much as I have been trying to get rid of this poof because it's hard to get into my clothing, I love this little office space back here. Mm-hmm. How did you grow mentally?
I think at the end of the day, bridging off what you talked about, there were a lot of things that sort of came up that became apparent over the last 2.5 years. And if it wasn't for all of us being here together and there's one thing that you cannot do in this RV, and you cannot mask something that's going on. You cannot hide your emotion because because we can touch each other.
There's nowhere to hide.
There's nowhere to hide.
There's no hiding spots. Hide and seek is impossible in this RV.
So if something is going wrong, it's going to be out in center. And for us as a family, we don't. I mean, once someone asks the question, you can't just cower away saying it's nothing.
And you can tell too when someone's going through something, right?
Right. So sort of, I think that if anything, this RV life has helped us sort of grow closer as a family, because there's nothing that is taboo. What's going on, Avalon?
Yeah, my extra pair of pants. I'm dying of heat now.
How many pairs of pants do you have on, Avalon?
2.
Good morning from Bharat. Hold on, this needs to be a little closer in. That's better. All right.
I need a tissue.
I have some actually.
You do?
I do.
You're like a little old lady.
I know. It's fun like that.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yep. This is also negative. Hold on a second. We've had some amazing moments. However,
back to the question: how did you grow mentally?
I grew
in the RV.
I grew mentally because I had everyone here around me having my back.
Well, you need to get in front of me. I'm scared to death.
It's a lot of trust they place in us for this thing.
Oh my god, and you're videoing.
Whoa, that kind of hurt. And I think that it's tough to say that I got a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old who I feel like I can trust in deepest confidence.
Why?
Of
We're
everything.
kids, Dad.
Because sometimes it's a parent-child separation that is hard to get over. And in this case, I don't think that exists in this family.
Okay, on to the next question. Let's
No,
go.
wait, do you guys want to answer how you grew mentally?
Oh, I told you I didn't grow. I'm fine.
Larga?
I didn't need to.
I
I'm
grew
already
mentally by
perfect.
hating meditation.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you guys answered that. Okay. Craziest moment in the RV.
Oh, I've got
Craziest?
Go ahead, Larga.
Let me think. I don't got one.
Okay. Avalon?
Do you mean like crazy as in good or crazy as in
Crazy
bad?
as in scary, weird, whatever.
Scariest moment. Okay, then I would have to say probably the fire. That was probably the scariest moment for me because it's like really even though by the time like once we woke up everything we were like okay.
Yeah.
But the scary part is that if we hadn't woken up we would have died.
So last night we had ourselves a little bit of an incident.
We've had a rough couple of weeks.
Now, when we say incident, we don't mean like a lover spat or just an issue where the kids don't like school anymore. We had like a real full-blown throw your bags outside the RV and head for the hills type of incident.
We skated death. And I'm not saying it to be dramatic. We really did. We had a fire inside Lemonade.
So luck has not been on our side lately, guys. We were in a car accident in Marseille. We had a drone accident yesterday.
And today we had a fire.
And today we had a fire.
And it was in the middle of the night. It was really actually 6 in the morning, but it felt like the middle of the night because it's dark here at 6 in the morning and no one is up. Yes.
So that was scary.
Yes, that is very true. If we hadn't woken up, we could have possibly died in here. And that was really scary. And you can link to that video up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the car there or somewhere over there.
I have a couple of scary moments. The Ukraine border crossing, where I thought the guy was going to cut us up and put us in a box.
Mom!
Because I hit his roof a little bit.
So half an hour later, we get stuck at the Ukraine border.
Okay,
That's a phrase I never thought would ever come out of my mouth. Well, we drove in, and Jessica had the audacity.
No, wait. First of all, we left Bulgaria. I'm sorry it's getting a little dark.
Romania.
So we left Romania and probably had the nicest border patrol guy and nicest crossing we've had in all of our time in Europe.
So he was flirting with you, that's why.
Yeah, well, he knows a good thing when he sees it. Okay, sorry for the bad lighting.
Hold on, let me turn this on. There we go, that's better. All right, and then we get into the sort of no man land zone and we go into the Ukraine checkpoint. And the guy in the Ukraine sort of says, come on in. And we pull in, and underneath the actual checkpoint, there's a little like tin roof that sticks up, and well.
And I hit it. Then he decides that we're gonna pay a pretty price for being stupid woman driver, whatever I am.
And he sends his minion inside to check every single nook and cranny and crevice.
Everything.
inside here.
We have never had our RV.
He asked drugs, and we're
Drugs?
like,
Yep,
no.
no.
Well, he said, well, let me check everything to make sure there's no drugs. Meaning, like, he went inside, like, got your tweezers. And
He
all
went
that
in my
other
makeup
stuff.
bag in the bathroom. He went through
Yep.
everything. It took like 45 minutes.
I've got
And then
mine.
that rat incident where we had to catch the rat, that was pretty scary too.
I mean, this is kind of insane. Last night, we heard this mouse, like, running all through here. He actually opened up the shade over there. I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe it was like in the middle of the night. I don't think he knew that was a window.
Do you realize that we have a hard time opening up that shade, and that if the mouse is able to do that, he's probably big, and big mice are also known as rats.
You know what, Avalon? I don't know. All I know is that at this point, I spent like about 45 minutes last night trying to sort of figure out what was going on in these bags. And then I realized that this is like a daytime activity, or at least wait till the mouse is asleep activity. So we have to now sort of figure out where this mouse is, how we're gonna get it out, and
I hope it's a mouse and not a rat. Oh my God.
Abby, I'm not afraid of rats.
Evelyn, you're really good at catching flies. Can you come down and catch the mouse in a cup? Please? We're
Mice
counting
are
on
like
you.
10 times bigger than flies.
Daddy said it was the size of our old dog Peanut.
That's not funny.
I'm so scared of mice and even more scared of rats. So Will's gonna handle this.
we're gonna
gonna
okay.
make breakfast.
So our biggest thing we have to do right now is, because we're pretty confident that this mouse is sitting over here in the front, meaning like underneath these chairs over here. I just hope something doesn't jump up as I'm flicking my hand through this. It's not in this guy.
How do you know? He likes things he can bury in. I think he's in the chairs. I really do.
If he's underneath there, we're gonna have to go ahead and get a massive stick. Largo, where's your sticks? Largo,
No, absolutely not.
I need your stick, Largo.
If it's a rat, I think we're gonna lose. I'm never gonna sleep. I'm gonna have to go into a hotel. I think if they're anything like bears and they sleep that solid, a little broom tapping isn't gonna wake him up. He's just gonna think he's having a dream.
Maybe he's already gone.
Where would he go?
Same way he came in.
This is a pretty nice. I know he's definitely in here. This is a nice way of life.
Suspect is armed. Proceed with caution. 10-4. Suspect is in custody.
Oh my God, what's that? Look, it's a rat, it's a rat, it's a rat!
I don't fall for that anymore. Oh, the Norway guy was scary too.
Yeah, but whatever. It was daylight. There was other people around. I
Yeah.
wasn't too concerned
That
about
was
that.
mine, the Norway.
The Norway was yours. Oh.
We're gonna fight.
What? He's not coming to our doors. Eh? If he's not, don't let him in. Don't let him in. We have children in here.
Okay,
Do not bang on my vehicle.
come on,
I'm not going
come on
anywhere.
now,
I am not moving until
come on now and make no trouble for us here, okay?
Who's
As,
us here?
Listen, as I've said, if you speak nicer to
Can
me,
you
I
go
have...
back now and don't make a discussion with me?
You got him?
That was really mean.
I know it was really mean.
Listen, Avalon, not everyone's that mean, all right?
No, we've never encountered anyone like that before, ever.
Yeah. But my scariest moment was when we were leaving Bulgaria, and
Oh, yeah.
and we had
yeah.
we hit a massive pothole, like a pothole we'd
Yeah.
never seen before in our lives. This was before the Ukraine, and for some reason the car thought we hit another car, and so like it tripped the I gotta shut down or else a fire might start little lever.
And it was 2 in the morning.
And it was 2 a.m. and we were on a curve on a dark road
With no cell service.
with no, there was cell service.
There was?
There was
Okay.
cell service. But we had no idea how to get the car started because the release button to go ahead and get the car, thinking that nothing's wrong, was somewhere in the car, which we didn't know where it was.
And the instruction manual was in French.
And
You
the
know,
instruction
you
manual
guys,
was in
everyone's
French.
saying their scary moment or craziest moment, and then I go, oh, that's a good one.
However,
There's so many.
it was tempered by probably one of the best moments that behind that 5 minutes later came a tow truck, and he was already
I've
towing.
never seen relief as we did in Mom and Dad when that happened.
Yeah.
And the tow truck driver, although he was already towing another car, he stayed with us for like 25 minutes until we figured out how to get the thing fixed. And for that,
Yeah.
we were truly grateful.
Yeah.
And so those
If you
are
are watching this tow truck driver, we will take you out to dinner. if
Mr.
you're ever
Romanian
Yeah.
tow truck driver. That was awesome.
We've had a lot of great moments with people. The Turkish guy who pulled us out of the ravine.
How are you? Very nice. If this can't pull a maid out, I don't know what can. And if it wasn't for people who were kind-hearted and people who said, most people would have said, you got a problem? I can't help you, I'm sorry. These people offered us tea, they offered us to call someone without even thinking twice, without saying, oh, that's gonna be hard. They walked in with confidence, they said, yeah, that's easy, we got this.
There you go. Whoa. Holy baloney. This is the tough corner. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's tight. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle in April. Oh my gosh, it's April Fools. I get it. This is a joke. How else have we had people that have helped us? Our friend in Norway who gave us water. A lot of people gave us water, gave us directions, gave us meals, shared stuff, shared their culture. I mean, it's... So here we are pulling into this lady's house to get our water. Super sweet. And her son's gonna be like, what did you bring home?
Who is this? And can I subscribe to their channel? So awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. But finding water is not always easy.
This is like, we're barely on fumes at that point. Avalon was using the bathroom. We're like, no, we're washing the hands.
Don't flush the toilet.
We were using actually the bottled drinking water to wash our hands. Largo's getting a little stressed out with his French class right now. But this is awesome. I'm so excited with the fact that we now have water and friendly Norwegians. Thank you, Norway.
Next question. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we boring you? All right. Final question. Would you do it again? Would you do it again? No?
No.
Wow.
Absolutely not.
100% yes. Let's go to Australia and RV Australia.
Okay.
I feel like it's a once in a lifetime, I'm done type of thing.
A one and done? Okay.
I would do it again. I don't think I'd want to do it again in Europe. I'd do it again in Europe, but I would want to do it someplace else instead. So
How about you?
I'd do it again. I would
Spend more time in Norway.
I would spend more time in Scandinavia over the summer.
Yeah,
and
same.
How magnificent is this, Avalon?
Very magnificent.
Now, if you were to say 2 months ago,
Yeah.
before you actually landed in Scandinavia, would you expect it to be this beautiful?
Yes.
You did?
100%.
Really?
Yes.
Based on what? Based on Thor?
A class project I did in 6th grade and Avengers Endgame. New Asgard.
Clearly, the authoritative guidance on all of Scandinavia is Marvel
Of
Cinematic
course.
Universe.
What else would you look to? Wikipedia?
And I think that we would not do the whole I'm going to see every country in Europe thing,
Yeah, that was tough.
because we missed out on really good summer moments that we could have been at the beach.
Yeah.
We didn't get to enjoy any of like the sunny climates
Yeah.
that existed in
We were
Europe.
following
And-
the weather.
I would do it again. I would not do Europe again because we've already done it. And I would not do it in... She can hear. So the reason being, she's been awesome and wonderful.
She's
but-
talking about lemonade. Just in
Yeah, I'm
case
talking about lemonade.
You guys don't know.
I find this RV, you're not going to believe this, but too big.
I find it perfect.
And I think can be cumbersome at times. So if we were going to go do, say, South America or Africa, I'd want more like a van life or something more rugged to do it in.
Yeah.
But I would absolutely do it
Four-wheel
again
drive.
as well. Now, last one, which wasn't on my list. How are you doing emotionally leaving her?
I'm fine.
Oh my god.
I'm happy.
Because
had to
tonight
bring
is
that
our last.
up?
Tonight's our last night.
I'm dying. I'm sad. I don't want to leave her.
I'm
wanna,
happy.
I want to like cut something like a piece of the table off or something and just like bring
And take it with
me.
us?
Yeah, like a souvenir almost.
So Will and Avalon are having a harder time than Largo and I.
I'm looking at. I mean, here's the thing. I'm looking at
Get Daddy a tissue.
the walls. I'm looking at sort of what we've called home for the last 2.5
Yeah.
years, and to think that in 24 hours,
oh, don't say
someone
that.
else will be driving it
Yeah.
is just a really, really, really difficult thing.
I think camel bites off its owner's head after being left tied up in the heat. No, of course. I could bite someone's head off if I got tied up in the heat.
I think you've tried to bite my head off for less than that.
For your drive thing.
Yes.
Goodbye, Chef. It's been wonderful.
Goodbye.
And Blue.
We're gonna miss Morocco. We're not leaving today,
No.
but we are leaving
Tomorrow.
really soon.
Oil. Dad, where's the oil? Oh my God. This thing is like clean.
Schooling, the traditional part of it, started today, and each year I make the kids a crown that applies to wherever we are to wear on our back to school night dinner. No, that's okay.
Hey, what do you think?
Oh my God, I think it's gonna hit lemonade.
Lemonade's gonna have a car cover happen just about right now. And Largo, you're getting covered too. Bye, Largo.
Oh no.
And I think too, since we started traveling, so we don't necessarily subscribe to the statements people make where in order to have a home and be a family, you need 4 walls and a roof. Not at all. Our family and our home is us wherever we are in the world. That being said, since we've started traveling, we've always had consistent 4 walls and a roof for almost a year in 3 separate countries, and then 2.5 years in this.
The thing that's different from the RV, like versus everything else, is that with the RV we like bought it and it was ours, and we could do what we want with it and it was ours. But with the other places we were just renting them, so it wasn't the same. Like this place seems different because we've become like more attached to it and stuff. At least that's how it feels.
That's
like
a good
to me.
point. All right, I think that's it, right?
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah. I don't want to leave lemonade.
Okay.
I am so sorry, guys, if this video sounds
Depressing.
or sad, or we don't have a lot of energy. We've been cleaning and socializing with friends and working and stuff, and just dealing with a lot of paperwork with this, and so we're mentally kind of in an odd space. But we know we're ready for the next chapter, but we're all sad too. So this is not easy, and this isn't going to be a woohoo video. It's being honest, and it's being authentic, and it's sharing our thoughts, and we hope you still join us after this.
Trust me. This will not get less interesting just because we're at the RV.
Oh my gosh, no.
All right.
We're going to Asia. We're going to eat bugs.
Good morning, Avalon. It's time to wake up. It's our last morning. Let's enjoy it, Avalon. Let's enjoy this morning.
I'm not sleeping for longer.
No, we gotta wake up and we gotta bounce around and be happy we still have time left in the RV. I love it here. Whee!